Welcome to Connection Yoga. My name is Kat, and today we have 25 minutes of yin practice. With that, I've got my props out to support our holds of each posture, which will all around be 3 minutes today. I've got 2 blocks out and a bolster because I just like to have everything on hand in practice. I'm not sure ever how my body's going to feel when I approach a given posture, and so having more on hand, more options to find what feels right. So I recommend doing the same. However, if you do not have these items, you could just sub in a pillow, you could roll up a blanket, anything to kind of give that extra ease and support in your practice. If you have none of that, that's totally okay. The practice just might be a slightly more active and challenging one, holding a posture for that long. So the props are there to support your easing and hopefully comforting what is certainly a slight mental challenge, staying still for 3 minutes. But that ability to focus in for a short amount of time, fully aware, that is what we're here to do. Practice, because this translates into the real world. If you ever started to go into a situation knowing you need to focus but feeling slightly, channel what you can practice here on the mat in real life, and you will have that ability to start to focus and hone your mind like a blade. Do what you need, feel, focus. That's a lot to say. Don't worry. Take care of yourself. And by continuing on with this class, it is in a waiver of acceptance of liability. Take care of yourself. And if you're ready, let's get connected. We'll begin with child's pose. I've created a slight ramp, which will be for me to lay upon as I fold forward. This is a great option. Arms just simply down. Do not need to be outstretched. If you feel that's a little incorrect, an alternative thing to explore is bolster or blanket under the back of the legs. Bring forehead under block to support as well. And then settle in. Hips are heavy. Neck is long. Shoulders are still down. Notice your breath. Notice your body. And notice the connection between the two. While taking an inhale, feels. While taking an exhale, feels. What am I experiencing? Allow this question to guide your practice. Guide it in making choices on how you modify to your preferences, posture to posture. How you feel as a mental anchor for meditation. Breathe in, breathe out. Let the breath slowly deepen. slowly walk your hands lifting up, setting your props to the front side of your mat. Come to all fours. We'll do a small dynamic warm up here, lowering the belly, looking forward. Round your back, tuck your chin. Cow, lower belly. Cat, lift back, press your palms gently. Breath in, lower. Breath out, lift. Last round, breath in. Round, breath out. Come to neutral spine. Grab your bolster and slide it behind your wrist, wherever you are on tabletop. Walk your hands upright forward and lower your hips onto your bolster, elbows bending, coming down. Coming into Sphinx pose. So imagine the Egyptian sculpture and then embody it. If this is a little too much arc, starting with elbows under the shoulder, walk the elbows forward. And that will decrease the depth. About a minute and a half in, I'll signal if you want to increase a little bit more. But starting now, settle. Come back to your breath. To your question, what am I experiencing? What is its vibe, its color, its texture? If you'd like a little more, press into your palms, extending through the arms, not locking out, but keeping a soft bend in the elbows. Seal pose. Lengthening the front chain. Few more breaths. And when you're ready, slowly lower down. Gently remove your bolster or pillow to the side. And then lay flat, hands stack under your forehead as a pillow. Spine becomes a neutral line. Bend your right knee, heel coming in towards your glute. Option to just keep the bend, letting the quad gently lengthen. Or reach back with your right hand, taking ankle or foot. And then re-lower, letting the bind bring the heel in. More active stretch on the quad, but try and do so on holding this posture with as little effort possible. Gently release, bringing your right hand under your forehead. Bend your left knee. Option to just bend or reach back and bind. Laying back down, letting tension in the quads slightly rise, but it should not be too intense. What are you experiencing? Gently release your bind, hand under the forehead. And when you're ready, lift up and take a seat. Legs in front of you. Grab your bolster or pillow and bring it to the lap. I'm also going to grab one of my blocks and put it under the upper part of my bolster on my shins. If that doesn't feel comfortable, do not stay. But if you're ready, fold on forward over the bolster. Letting your body be supported, softening all your muscles consciously. Sometimes it doesn't happen right away. About a minute and a half more here. Option to keep your block under the shin or remove it to take a little more depth in your caterpillar, aka seated forward fold. Does extension of the back chain feel compared to the front one? ask these questions not to judge, but simply probe deeper into how we feel and where our body is at. When you're ready, slowly lift up, setting your props to the side. Plant your hands behind you, bend at the knees. Knees sway side to side. Gentle reset of the back. And when you feel good, turn wide ways on your mat so that your heels can stay on mat instead of the wood. If you're on carpet, ignore this. And bring your bolster, pillow, whatever, in front of you. We'll be taking another forward fold. This one is dragonfly. Of course, if you feel sensation here at the top, do your best to just take a nice supported top. If you want to fold all the way down, that feels good. Find your spot. Note you can bring the block in, make it more of that wedge we've been bringing forth. When you're ready, slowly rise back up. And again, hands to behind you, bend the knees, sway gently side to side. And come back through center. Set your props to the side about halfway down your mat. Then lower onto your back. Bending at the knees, bring the heels in towards your glutes. I'm gonna grab my block for this posture, but if pillow's what you got, it's what you got. Now lift your hips, bringing a block on medium or a low setting under the sacrum, just above the tailbone. Bridge pose. Arms come by your sides. There's gentle chest opening as well as lengthening through the back, some in the quads. Essentially, again, this front chain. option to stay here, or for the last minute, extend the legs a little more, bringing the feet further out into a more full bridge. If it does not feel right, it's a bit too much, rebend the knees, plant the feet in. Perfectly fine. Listen to your body. And again, ask, what am I experiencing? Without judgment, just continued curiosity. When you're ready, begin to come back, bending the knees, lifting hips, removing your block or pillow. Knees gently sway side to side. Last reset. And when you're ready, find Shavasana. Extending legs. Option to arms by the sides, or bring one to the heart and one to the belly. Continuing both a physical and mental connection. Be here about 2 minutes. Allow my voice to call you back. If you need more time, please stay. Otherwise, begin to reawaken, wiggling fingers, toes, rolling wrists, ankles. Reach your arms overhead, point toes away, full body stretch. Bend at the knees. Roll over to one side, pausing, using your arm as a pillow for a moment. And rise up, easy seat. And we'll close out with one connected community breath. Exhale everything. Breath in. Breath out. Hands to heart center. Thumbs to forehead center. In gratitude we bow. Namaste. Hands down. Thank you so much for joining me. It's amazing practice. Let me know what you thought. How did you feel? What was your experience during this practice? I'd love to hear from you. If you simply just liked it and don't want to share, that's cool. Just drop a like. It goes a long way here at the channel. And if maybe you just want to like just for Roscoe, he appreciates you. As we all do. You are awesome. Thank you so much for being here. We'll be back Tuesdays, Thursdays, 7:45, either live or content coming out. So make sure you've got your subscription bell on so that you get alerted each time something new comes your way. Feel free to always go back and also watch previous stuff. Make sure you like it so you know. That's it. Thank you. I love you all. Take care, and I'll talk to you next time.